Hi guys, welcome again to my channel. In today's video we are going to create this type of text effect. You can see it on the screen. That's the text effect we are going to create in today's video. Alright, so welcome to Design Releasing. If you are new to my channel, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you get notified anytime I post a new video. I drop videos almost every day, so make sure you subscribe so that you get notified anytime I drop a new video like this. All the files I'll be using in this tutorial, I will link it down in the description. Okay, if you have any challenges that you're facing and you have any video you want me to talk about, you can comment it under this video. So what we are going to be doing now, we'll set our background size. So I'm going to delete this, which I did now. Okay, so I'll go back to default. All right, so the first thing we have to do is to set our background size. So as for me, for this design, I'll be making use of the YouTube thumbnail size. So to set your background size, you have to go over to this point. So that three dot at the top right corner of your screen, click on that or tap on that. So here you will see design, you see image size. So here is the image size. Okay, you can see it here. So that's the image size. Click on that, and here you can set the size from here. So you just pick it from among this place. All right, so just pick it from this place. Alright, just tap on that. When you tap on that, option like this will come out. So I'm using the YouTube thumbnail. I'm using the YouTube thumbnail here, but you can use any size. But for this, I'm using the YouTube thumbnail. That's the size I'm using. So tap on that, and you can see the size is 1280 as the width, and height is 720 pixel as the height. So you can still input that, it will still give you the 16:9 aspect ratio. All right, so this is my workspace. So I'm just going to delete the default text that's here. To delete that, you can use this, tap on the text, then tap on the delete button there, then tap on OK. This is the design size we are going to be using. So the next thing I will do is to set my background, which I'll be using. So please bear in mind, this text effects, you can use them on flyer. You can create it and use them on flyer. Okay, so that's that. So to do that, to set our background size, our background color, you go up to this point. Okay, to set our background color, you go up to this point. Okay, just tap on that once. Okay, so among the option here, you will see color. So you tap on color. This is color. Okay, tap on color. Then among the option here, you will see we have color. Okay, then we have gradient. Okay, here is gradient. So as for this, we are going to be using gradient. So tap on the gradient. So this is the color I'll be using. Since you don't have this color, what you are going to do is to tap on the plus button here, and I'll give you the color for you to input. Okay, as for this, you are going to be choosing this. Okay, so we'll be using this. So we'll be using this. So tap on this option. All right, so when you tap on that option, you tap on the first color stop here. This is the color stop. Tap on this. Okay, so when you tap on that, tap on the pen bucket tool here to edit the color, put in your own color. Tap on the pen bucket tool here, just tap on that. So here we want to input the color code I'll be using. I did a video on how to input color code, so it will show up on is the short. Okay, so it's short, so you can scroll through my channel, you will see that short and you watch it, but I'll still show you in this video. Okay, all right, so to edit our color code and put in the one we'll be using here, you tap on this this edit icon here. So when you tap on this, it's like a pen tool. So when you tap on that, you can delete the color that is here, clear this color and input our own color. As for this, I'm going to be using 3003B. Okay, it will also show up on the screen. You can make it capital, all capital letters or small letters, they are all the same. So when you are done, you tap on your back button if you are using this. All right, so when you're done setting the color, don't touch these other colors here. Okay, don't change anything here. Okay, so when you're done, you tap on this icon, the good icon here. So you just tap on it once and tap on OK. All right, and your color has changed to that color. So when you're done, you tap on the OK button here. So this is the first color we are using. All right, so now let's set the second color. To set the second color, click here, just click there once, then click on the pen bucket tool once. All right, the same process, use the pen tool there, tap on it to edit the color. All right, so in this one we are going to be using 8901 AB. Okay, all right, so that's the color code we are going to be using there. So when you are done, you tap on the good button here and tap on OK. All right, so this is the color. All right, so you can see a good gradient color we have done there. So when you are done, you tap on OK button. So this is our background, and tap on the OK, the good button there. All right, so this is our background. So the next thing for us to do is to bring in our text, and to do that we have to tap on this plus button. Okay, tap on the plus button once, bring in text. Among the options, this is our text. Bring the text to the center, scale it up. Okay, as for this text, I'll be using, double tap on it. For this text, I'll be using honey. Okay, so the honey. All right, so that's the all right, so now I'll change it to all capital letters. To do that, simply, the quickest way to do that, simply tap on this capital letter T and small letter T there. They all change to all caps. Okay, then tap on OK. All right, so this is our text. For us not to have any cutout of the text, you have to add a right padding and a left padding to our text. To do that, tap on this alphabet icon, is below here. Select your text, then tap on this alphabet icon. Okay, tap on that to see just tap on that to see options that it will give you access to editing your text. All right, so just scroll down to a point where you will see padding. So this is the padding. So add a left padding of 28 and add a right padding of 28. When you're done, tap on OK. All right, so bring it to the center. All right, to place it at the center of this page, select it, then go to this same alphabet icon, then you will see relative position. Tap on that, use the center here and use the center here too. So our text is at the center of our page. All right, so now we want to change the font, the font of the text. To do that, see on this a alphabet icon, go to scroll to a point where you will see font. All right, so here is the font. Tap on the font, then scroll or select a font, a visible font. So as for this, I'll be using the Pangram Black. So this is the font I'll be using. If you are using the same version of Pixellab with me, you can make use of this font. This is the font I'll be using. Okay, if you are not using the same version, which is the dark mode version, you can select a bolder font for your text. So that I'll click on OK. All right, so this is the text. I'll scale it up a little bit again, just make it much bigger. All right, so I'll place it at the center of my page. So it should be at the center. All right, so this is our text. Okay, all right, so the next thing for us to do now is to add the 3D effect to our text. To do that, see on this alphabet icon, scroll down to a point where you see 3D. So this is the 3D we'll be using. This is the 3D we'll be using. Tap on that to enable the 3D effect here. To do that, you have to switch on this toggle button to enable the 3D. So if you can if you can see this, you will see that our 3D is scattered. All right, to avoid that, this is the quickest way to do that. Some of you have been having this challenge. Okay, I'll show you the quickest way to do that. Okay, so scroll down to a point where you will see light angle. So you have to disable this light angle. To do that, toggle off this toggle button, just switch it off, so you can see the 3D effect is now okay. All right, so scroll up to the point where you see perspective and opaque. So for this, we'll be using opaque. So tap on this to enable the opaque. So you can see it now. So it will give you access for you to use the opaque angle controller. So you can use this, turn it around anyhow you want to control control where your 3D effect is going. Okay, so I'll just put it around 325. okay, then I'll scroll up to the depth. So this is the depth. I'll decrease this depth to around okay, so I'll just decrease it to around 2. All right, so I'll make it a little bit darker. So make it a little bit dark, something like this, then tap on the OK button. All right, so this is our text now. All right, so the next thing for us to do is to duplicate this text, and to do that, let's scale up the text again a little so that it will be more visible for you. All right, so this is the text. So we have to duplicate this text again. To do that, select the text, go to this same alphabet icon, tap on copy. So we are copying this text, bring it to the same position, then go over to your layer panel. This is our layer panel. Go over to your layer panel, tap on the layer panel, bring the text you duplicated below the first text. Okay, all right, so with the down text selected, go to this same alphabet icon, tap on the 3D. So now I'll switch off the 3D effect from this one. So just toggle this, switch it off. All right, so you can see this one doesn't have any 3D effect on it. So this is the down text, it doesn't have any 3D effect around it. Okay, all right, so select the down text, then change the color to black. Okay, change the color to black. For this we'll be using black as the color. So select black, then click on OK, then use the position mover to move it, decrease it. So you can now move it down a little bit. All right, so that it will create a form of, all right, something like this. That's what we want. So you can use this to move it. All right, so you can use this to move it somewhere like this. Okay, to create a kind of shadow under it. All right, so this is what I mean. All right, so you can see now our text is looking more realistic because it has a form of shadow under it. All right guys, so the next thing we have to do is to change the texture of our text. But before that, copy this text again, copy it, keep it somewhere like this because we will make use of this later. Okay, so select this text, go to this alphabet icon again down below here, then scroll to a point where you will see texture. So this is the texture. So use this texture, just tap on that texture. Okay, all right, so here we have to tap on this to apply a texture. So for this, we'll tap on this to apply a texture. So I downloaded this image from online, so I'll be providing this in the description so you can check that out. All right, so let me go to my download and bring in this image. Okay, all right, so this is the image I'll be using. I'll tap on it once. All right, so this is the image. I'll just remove this downside showing vector stock. So when I'm done, I'll tap on the good button. All right, so you can see now our text is carrying the texture effect. So you can use this scale up to scale it or anyhow you want it to be. As for me, I will leave it this way, so I'll just scale it up to 90%. Okay, so you can choose to enable this or anyhow you want it to appear. So when you're done, you tap on the good button up there. All right, so you can see our text is getting into shape. All right, so the next thing we have to do is to bring in select this other text which we copied, go to this alphabet icon, tap on the 3D. So for this, we switch off the 3D. So we want to remove the 3D from the text. Okay, so the 3D is removed from the text. So the next thing we'll do, go to color. This is color, go to color. Okay, all right, so go to color, tap on the plus button here, this plus button. Okay, so for this is the tricks we use in creating outline, text outline. So for this, use this this is the the third slider. So move this third slider to the last side, so it will have our text will have no color, so it will look like our text has disappeared, but it's still there. All right, so with the text selected, scroll down to a point where you will see stroke. So add a stroke, enable this stroke, then change the stroke color to white. Okay, change the stroke color to white. All right, so we are using white, so decrease the stroke width to something around 2. all right, so I'll make it 2, then tap on the OK button, so I can bring this this over to the text, right? Something like this, just do a little displacement over our text. All right, something like this. So we can choose to just move it around somewhere close to this. All right, so you can see how beautiful our text is looking now. So we just displace that over our text. All right guys, so the next thing for us to do is to add that I just added that shiny light over the text to boost the visibility of the text. Okay, so if you want to add that, if you are using the same version with me, that means you have to switch on your data connection. Okay, so let me on my data so that we can get that. All right, so now my data is on, so go to this down side, tap on this icon, then you will see stickers, tap on stickers. So if your data connection is on, your sticker will load, so you can scroll down to a point where you will see those light effects. All right, so look at them here. So these are the light effects. As for this, I'll be making use of this, so add the light effect, scale it up, click on OK, so you can scale it up, put it somewhere like this. So you can copy it again, then put it somewhere like this. All right guys, so we are at the end of this video. So this is how you create this text effect for maybe if you want to use it to design a flyer. This is how you do it. Okay, you can decide to save this text effect as a PNG file, so you can import it and put it on the flyer design you're making. Or there's another way you can do this. You can save this text effect into a style. Okay, all right, that will be for another video. So if you want to get that video, subscribe to my channel, and when that video comes out, I will tell you how to save this text effect, okay, as a style, so that you can reuse it anytime and re-edit the text anytime you want to create that same type of text effect. All right guys, I will see you in the next video.